Hey there, guys. June 12th, our second week of testing. So let's get right into it. Just wanted to first start with why we do testing. So it's so that we have a quantifiable number to see our progress, so that we have a frame of reference to go off of for our next cycle, right? So on all of these lists, you're going to either build up to a 1 rep max, or we're giving the new option to do a 3 rep max. And that is so some people don't like to build up to a 1 rep max, or maybe they don't feel comfortable, or maybe they've plateaued and they haven't hit a new 1 rep max in years. So go for a 3 rep max, jot that down, and then what you're going to do is you'll take that number and retest that number at the end of the cycle. So on Monday, you'll start with front squats, and you're going to build up to either 1 rep max or 3 rep max. So remember, you always want to have a build up in your warm-up sets. You don't want to go straight into your 1 rep max. That's terrible. You want to start with the bar, do 5 reps, add some weight, 5 reps, add some weight, 4 reps, 3 reps, 2 rep, 1 rep, 1 rep, and then you get 1, 2, maybe 3 attempts at a new 1 rep max. And then for that, you notice down here it says no spotting. Okay, if you have to dump it, just dump it forward and jump back. Okay, it's a little too dangerous for somebody to spot somebody on the front squat. It's much easier for them to just dump it forward. After that, you're going to build up to, then we have our WOD is you're going to complete 25 handstand push-ups for time, or 50 regular push-ups for time. And you'll notice there is a 5-minute time cap. And the standard there will be 1 ab mat is allowed with no plates. If you're able to do 1 handstand push-up, do the handstand push-ups. Like we've talked about before, everything here, we're looking for a quantifiable number. If you can't do one maybe this go around, but the next cycle you're able to do 1, that shows a 1 rep improvement. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking to see the improvement in these numbers. If you find yourself not PRing on anything, then we need to tap into why that is. Okay? You'll notice people who are consistent, people who have their diet in check, people who get enough sleep, are constantly PRing. If there is a deficit in your training and your nutrition and your rest, we need to figure out why. Okay, so if you feel like, hey, it's been a long time since I've PR'd, come meet with myself, any one of the coaches, Aaron, Tanner, William, Carol, any one of us will help you out, figure out why. There is a deficit there, and we can figure out why and help you to get past that. Okay, so 25 handstand push-ups or 50 regular push-ups. And that's chest to ground is the standard for that. Then we will have a row, a 500 meters for time. Okay, so that's all-out sprint. Everybody should be under 2 minutes. Really push it really hard as you can. You should be absolutely laid out on the floor after this. You should not be able to hold a conversation. You should be all out, tank empty. So then we're moving on to Tuesday, and we're going to build up to that 1 rep max or 3 rep max. Or 3 rep max deadlift. So you keep your chest up, butt down, drive those hips forward, keep that chest up, try to keep your back as flat as possible. Okay? So you're going to build up, start with 5, add some weight 5, add some weight 4, 3, 2, 1, single, single, single. Then you'll work up to a 1 rep max, weighted pull-up. So we have a few weighted vests now. We've got the belt that you can hook to a kettlebell. You can use a dumbbell to hold it between your legs. Any one of those works, and remember to build up on that as well. Don't just go straight to what you think you can do. Do a few at a lower weight so your body can get acclimated to it. Then we have, we're going to complete the following for time: 21, 15, 9, kettlebell snatch, and box jumps. Unless specified from the hang, it will always be from the floor. Okay, so once again, if it's not specified from the hang, it will be from the floor. So you'll notice the kettlebell is fairly light. Box jumps, so you have 21 of each, 15 of each, 9 of each. Okay, so this is going to be quick, nice and fast. Moving on to Wednesday, power clean. So whenever it has the word power in it, that means no squat, catching above parallel. Okay, so big pull, get on those toes at the top, drop under quick. You can still catch in a small dip, but try not to squat too deep. Start with the bar, add weight, go to 5 reps, add weight, 4 reps, 3 reps, 2 reps, 1 rep, 1 rep, and you get 2 or 3 attempts at your 1 rep max. Then we have our WOD. So you're going to complete the following for reps. So it's going to be 2 minutes max reps on the back squat at 50% of your 1 rep max. Then you'll rest a minute. You'll do 2 minutes max pull-ups, rest a minute, 2 minutes max reps shoulder to overhead. No racks, so that means you'll take that from off the ground. You'll rest a minute, and then 2 minutes max calorie row. So your score is your total reps plus calories. So if I get 20, 20, and 20, and 20, my score would be 80. Okay, so and on this, we have 4 more squat racks this time around with our new rig. So there's plenty of space. If there is a space or equipment problem, your coach will help you out. You can start on a different movement, or you can stagger the start. Moving on, Thursday, you'll be with a partner. You're going to complete the following for time. 2,000 meter row, 50 box jumps, 2,000 meter run. You and your partner complete it in any order, in any fashion. You can split the work and exercises as needed. So you can go straight through, or you can do the box jumps first and then half and half on the row and the run. Or you can do 2 rounds of a 1,000 meter row, 25 box jumps, a 1,000 meter run. And the box jumps will be the standard 24 for men, 20 for the ladies. After that, you can either, if you'd like, instead of doing that work with a partner, you can do a makeup WOD, maybe one of the lifts you've missed, or maybe if you're thinking about missing Friday, you know you're not going to make it. These are some good benchmarks to know. So we got bench press. So we don't do this too often, but what's great about this is to show how our program works. We are never actually training for bench press, but I noticed you'll see bench press PRs all over the place. So, and what that goes to show is that when our program is built around GPP, which stands for General Physical Preparedness, we are actually preparing you for the bench press, even though we're not preparing you. And if that doesn't make sense, we're trying to get you ready for the unknowable. Just like maybe you haven't been training for a 5K and you decide like, oh, I'm just going to go run this 5K this weekend. You're probably going to do just fine, just like you would building up to a bench press max. Overhead squat. We don't do this either too often. You're going to take it out of the rack, start with it on your back, jerk it overhead, make sure your elbows are locked out, squat, and on your way up, if you make the lift and you feel like it's just too strenuous to bring it back down on your back, then just drop it on the floor and either pick it, clean it, and set it back on the bar, or grab a friend or partner to help you grab the bar and pick it back up. It can be very strenuous to bring that bar back down on your neck. Okay, and another thing here is absolutely no spotting because it's too dangerous. Because you never know if your spotter is too close. If you drop the bar behind you and it lands on their head, it's just too dangerous. So no spotting on the overhead squat. On the overhead squat, any of the squats, the standard, if you are not getting hip crease below knee, then it does not count. Make sure you're getting to full depth. Okay, people? As deep as possible. And the WOD for Friday is you're going to complete as many rounds as possible in 7 minutes of a 100-meter sled pull, 12 push-ups for the men, 8 for the ladies, and a 200-meter run. Then moving on, we have our Saturday WOD is called Partner Running NATE. So NATE is usually 20 minutes, as many rounds as possible, 2 muscle-ups, 4 handstand push-ups, 8 kettlebell swings. But we're doing this with a partner. So partner A will complete a full round. So they will do 2, 4, and 8. Partner B does a 200-meter run. When both partners complete their work, you'll swap. So if you and I are a partner, I'll do 2, 4, and 8. You're running a 200. And then when you come in from the run and I'm done with my work, I go on the run and you do 2, 4, and 8. Okay? Both partners must be finished before starting the next round. So that's been your week, your testing week. Stay tuned for next week, and we'll get our new cycle going. Lots of great stuff going on. Protein just got in. Shirts are going to be getting ordered soon. Lots of great stuff around the gym. You'll be noticing a lot of new members around the gym. If you see somebody you don't know or you've never seen, maybe they come from a different class, and you often are seeing the regular people, try to put yourself out there. Be very outgoing. That's the great thing about CrossFit is the community. So make sure you're introducing yourself. Hey, I'm so-and-so. Great to meet you. Are you dropping in or did you just join? Are you from Genesis? Oh, wow, that's great. Spark up a conversation. Build some connections in the gym. It's a great place to have a good time and get a lot of work in. So keep up the good work and keep up the good nutrition, people.